This woman got a call about a dying kangaroo, but when she arrived, there was an even bigger problem. After getting the emergency call, Sherry Midson headed straight for the site where the kangaroo had been seen. According to the caller, the poor animal was in terrible trouble and seemed to be dying. Midson is no stranger to animal emergencies, especially those involving kangaroos. In fact, she and her husband specialize in looking after baby kangaroos, known as joeys. The enclosure provides a temporary home for joeys that have been wounded or become separated from their mothers. The Midsons are volunteers, so their efforts are self-funded or paid for with donations. WQI began life as a registered charity back in 1992, and it shares the same goal as the Midsons. Its aim is to rescue, rehabilitate, and release native Australian wildlife that is sick, injured, or orphaned. So when Midson received a call from a concerned member of the public in early 2017, she probably wasn't too surprised to learn that it was about a kangaroo. Some homeowners had found the animal on their property, and it was in serious trouble. Unfortunately, despite their efforts, it was too late for the kangaroo. When the Midsons got there, the animal was already dead, and it seemed like the rescue mission was a failure. Midson's husband, who had been recording the attempted rescue, captured the moment that she investigated the pouch. It turned out that while it had been too late to save the kangaroo's life, she was in fact a mother, and her joey was still alive. Heartbreakingly, the baby kangaroo was still trying to suckle from his mother, despite after her being dead. This presented its own problems, as Midson explained to the National Geographic in May 2017. "You can damage their mouths," she continued, "so we cut the teat off. And a lot of times the baby will soon let go after." After the joey was cut free from his mommy, the Midsons confirmed just how vulnerable the tiny marsupial was. He was tiny. Midson revealed that the joey was roughly a month old and weighed just 9 ounces. Baby kangaroos need to be around 17 ounces before they're strong enough to survive on their own. Because he was in such a vulnerable position, the joey needed care that even the Midsons couldn't provide. As a result, she decided to leave the youngster in the capable hands of an even more experienced carer. Meanwhile, Midson will continue her volunteer work with other joeys under both her own and the WQI's care. And as a result of brush fires which blighted parts of Australia in February 2017, that work overload has increased considerably. In February 2017, WQI's Animal Species Coordinator Helen Stevens told the Canberra Times about the terrible suffering the wildfires had been causing. "All the animals we've found so far have been kangaroos, with burns to their feet, hands, and their pouch," she revealed. Road accidents are also a common cause of death or injury to kangaroos. Their population numbers are so high in some parts of Australia that collisions are simply inevitable. The bars are designed to cushion the impact caused when the vehicle crashes into a kangaroo. Kangaroos' pouches also offer additional protection. Yes, pouches are naturally padded to such an extent that they act as an impact buffer for collisions. This might be one possible reason why the joey that Midson found was alive when its mother had died. However, Midson told the National Geographic that the cause of death was most likely a fall. But even when rescued joeys are released into the wild again, they face the most common cause of death to their species, culling. The sheer number of kangaroos in Australia prompted the government to implement controlled kangaroo harvesting each year. In its decision that has divided many people, Australian National University's Professor David Lindenmayer told the BBC News on the subject in February 2017, animal welfare people care and protect some animals. University of Technology Sydney's Louise Beranek, on the other hand, is the member of Think, a group which opposes the culls. The cull doesn't work, she said. Last year, there was a mass of die-offs of roos, probably due to disease. She added that the cull numbers aren't sustainable, and soon there will be a noticeable drop in the kangaroo population. Perhaps only time will tell what really is better for the kangaroos.